Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And I've been waiting to drive this car. I accidentally missed this during the Manila International Auto Show. But today we are here at the Autofocus Test Drive Festival 1 month later. And we are currently going to drive this all-new BYD Seal Advanced. Oh no, I said BYD. No!
抱歉，我还不太明白你的。
Excuse me. So with this, wait, so if I say Seal, if you only say the brand name, so I will avoid that now. So pairing this Seal Advanced compared with the Performance, this has a way smaller 61.4 kilowatt hour battery that produces 203 horsepower and 310 Newton meters of torque, which has a acceleration time from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 7.5 seconds. And of course, having a smaller battery, you have lesser range at 510 kilometers. And remember, the power is only sent to the rear wheels. So this is one of the base models of the Seal lineup here in the Philippines. And first impressions immediately. So this hump, it's pretty soft. Again, like with the Seal Performance. But comparing with that of the higher variant, you don't have the adaptive shock absorbers thingy. So this one's just like a straight normal suspension. So you can feel everything a little bit more. And having a rear electric motor only, you have less weight, a whopping 263 kilograms less than that of the Performance model. But this one is still kind of heavy at 1.9 tons, but that's still pretty drastic. So let's see how this will perform both off and on track. Because I was so curious with this advanced model. Of course, the Performance is a lot of money, like 2.6 million-ish pesos. This one is only at 1,998,000 pesos, sub 2 million pesos. So yeah, I think this should have more attention in the BYD market because it's a sedan and you have a lot of range. Here in the exterior and the interior of the BYD Seal Advanced, it's almost identical to the Performance. And I like, despite being a base model, here in the door card, you still retain the Alcantara setup, your digital instrument cluster with a lot of information and adjustments. You can see now the range is a little bit less. Still, you have BYD signature rotating screen. You have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a 360-degree camera. That's what I like. I thought they were going to remove that feature for this base model. You get two wireless charging pads, and here in the center console, you get your shifter and more buttons, even for your driving mode. So here, Eco, Normal, and Sport mode. So let's just try Sport mode and floor it. Oh, okay. And corner test. We're just in Eco mode, so just to start normal. Okay, you can feel now, if you just driven the Performance to this advanced model, you can feel definitely the weight and the handling difference, surprisingly, for this Seal. This one's just a tad lighter, but there's some feedback to it, at least since there's only an electric motor powering the rear wheels itself. Then, yeah, the torque and everything else is like your usual electric car. It's pretty nippy, even though 7.5 seconds is not a slow time compared only with the Seal Performance, but this is still pretty decent and peppy for what this is. So let's see more bumpy stuff. You can feel the suspension is working a little bit harder now on me comparing to the Performance, since this is just a regular suspension setup. But everything else, since these are running on 18-inch wheels, if not mistaken, yeah, it's your usual BYD, very comfy, off the line, and yeah, actually really underrated. Of course, everybody loves the Seal Performance, hence the name itself. But if you just want to be sensible and just drive along as a daily, along with the budget too, this is still a pretty good sedan. For once, it's not your usual crossovers like with your typical BYDs. And steering wheel, you can see a lot of buttons. You still have your D-Pilot ADAS functions and all that. There's only a few differences, like there's no heads-up display. Regular seats, these do not have heating functions whatsoever. Ambient light too. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So here now, let's try Sport mode and floor it. Right, that's okay. Comparing with the rest of the compact sedans available in the market with both EV and ICE models, this is a very good shout, I have to be honest. And it drives well too. It's more on the comfy side of things for obvious reasons, but it's I would say a very mean green machine still comparing with the rest of the models. The size too is like similar to what you get with the Civics, Corollas, and all that. But if you're planning to buy an EV compact sedan, look no further with this Seal. Of course, you have once again the performance available, but this Advance, yep, a very good base model too. Okay, again, here's the sport mode. Whee! Still pretty peppy, even comparable than some of the base Euro vehicles that I tried out on my channel. 7.5 seconds is still pretty quick in today's standards, and the numbers seem less than that of the Seal Performance. I keep saying it, sorry, because I love that car, and the Han too. But I would say if I had a budget comparing that's less than 2 million pesos, I think this is a very, very good shot. So now we're done here at the on-road course. So let's head back now to the proving grounds because I want to see how this performs in the twisties. And like with most BYDs, driving this around here in the city and of course later on in the twisties, my favorite feature is definitely the no pumped-in audio. Well, it's not an option, but overall, BYDs don't have pumped-in audio for all of their EVs. So it's a nice natural feel here in the cabin itself. And more snippets here, the seats, it still retains the sport bucket-ish type like that of the Performance, and rear seat occupancy is just as good as ever. And their boot space too is at a decent 450 liters, which is again comparable like that some of the Euro brands like with the BMW 3 Series, Mercedes C-Class, you name it. And we'll just queue up here and let's try now the autocross test. So here's sport mode. Let's try now this proving ground. Not bad for an 1.9 ton EV vehicle. Whee! Then bumpy road test. Despite on normal suspension, it's still soft overall, like with its usual compact sedan counterparts, both EV and ICE vehicles. And stop. And whee! And staying too, it's light, but there's some heft to it once you go over at higher speeds. But still overall, having no battery at the front, it has a very nice handling. So yeah, that concludes my review of this BYD Seal Advanced. So I'd like to thank everyone here at BYD Cars Philippines and to Sir in the back, Sir Ali of BYD Manila Bay. So these are your contact details. So if you want to check out more BYD vehicles, so head on here to the Autofocus Test Drive Festival or to your nearest dealership like BYD Manila Bay. So there'll be one more BYD that I will cover right after this. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more BYD reviews coming right up. Bye-bye.